Welcome all. Episode 5.
Episode 5. We knew we'd make it this far.
So episode 5, we are talking about who we are first. This is Gosho.
That's Pico.
And we are talking about The Matrix.
Did the red pill or the blue pill? But they're both going to give you cancer.
Let's get into it. Okay, The Matrix. The Matrix. Do you like it? We'll find out at the end,
kid.
As we'll review it. Okay, so I'm going to jump straight into this. Let's go. Boom.
Dive straight into the simulation of life. Don't know if I'll come out right.
So we're going to go straight to iconic scenes.
Straight away.
Just boom!
Mate. Favourite scene.
Favourite scene? Go on then.
My favourite scene, right at the end. Well, first of all, probably going to mainly be talking about Matrix 1.
Oh, yeah.
With references to some of the others, but mainly Matrix 1.
And the games as well.
Yeah, and some of the games. Well, my favourite bit, the first one, is right at the end where he becomes the One. And it finally happens, and the bullets get shot at him, and he just goes and just stops them. Because
he just grabs one, doesn't he?
Yeah.
They all drop.
Like the CGI back then, like you've never seen it like it before.
When did it come out? 1999, was it? I'm pretty sure it was 1999.
Well,
we'll go with that. Though.
Yeah, I was definitely in high school because I remember my dad only just got a DVD player. And he was like, don't tell him I've got a DVD player, so I might nick it. And then
that is the term.
I remember running home and he had The Matrix on DVD as like one of the only ones that we had at the time. And we just blasted that Matrix film so many times, but it was just class. And like you said, just where he picks that bullet, it's like that. And then he just drops them all. And then you think, oh shit,
yeah,
here he is.
He's fucking sickening. So.
Yeah.
I can't think of a favourite scene off anything because there's loads. But I suppose one of the most iconic scenes is the.
Yeah. That's the one.
Back in this chair. But yeah, one of the most iconic scenes, probably parodied to death.
It started to make you believe as well, didn't it, in the film?
Yeah.
Like, that was the first taste where it was like, he's doing stuff he shouldn't be able to do. He's doing the agent stuff, and you're like, oh man, what's coming?
Yeah,
what's coming?
Because on the show of the agents, and they move real fast, don't they? So they're doing it in real time, and then the show is in slow motion. It's very clever how they decided to do it that way instead of doing like him going in fast motion as well. Because they obviously trying to make them look more sort of mechanical and stuff like that, whilst they're making him still look human, I think, by slowing it down, making it in slow motion. I think that was that's a really, really cool scene. So, set right at the beginning, just red pill, blue pill.
Yeah, exactly that. When Morpheus is there as red pill, blue pill, and you're like, oh man, it's like you're making the choice.
Yeah.
And in your mind, you're like, what would I do? What would I do in that scenario?
Definitely. And then sorry.
No, I was just going to say, when he's first breaks, when he first dives, he takes the pill, realises in, like, simulation.
Yeah.
Comes out, dives back in, and he's like, well, you notice the girl in red.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I like, it's just things like that, because you're like, you do, when you have not seen the film before, you're like, And then when it catches you out, and you're like, I'm in a simulation.
Yeah. There's other small things. The small things really make that movie really good as well. It's like when he opens his eyes, it's like, why do my eyes hurt? Because you've never used them. Like, properly never used them. You're like, that's crazy.
Makes sense,
Mental.
Yeah, and he's like, my muscles are sore, and it's like you just been born for the first time.
It's like full atrophy, and you'd be atrophied to death.
And then like all those things where he can go in and download data just straight into him, like he goes, I know Kung Fu.
Yeah.
Master of Karate! Kung Fu!
It's so good.
Yeah.
And then obviously they do that jump for the first time, and then they say everyone fails on the first go, and like everyone's wondering, will he actually do it? And then he does fail, and it's like,
Yeah.
maybe he's not the one.
I'm not the one, Trinity.
Who's the one who would have jumped it twice?
So it's talking about like Matrix and stuff like that, and the way AI is currently going. It's a bit scary, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like it was like a little good insight into what was to probably come.
Yeah, like Terminator and Matrix, they're like not the same, but obviously it's against the machines sort of thing, are they? And this AI, how crazy this is going at the minute. Do you think there needs to be regulation around AI to stop us maybe going into very, very super dystopian, nightmare apocalyptic?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think you'll have to, because it is. Do you remember, like, when you see? I don't know how true they are, but potentially they've done studies and they've done two like AI robots speak to each other.
Oh yeah, that is scary as well.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden they started speaking a completely different unknown language. You're like, why is that? Like, why is that? And if you can't monitor
I
it,
hadn't seen that before.
have you not?
Oh, it's so scary.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's true. I could be just spouting some short stories, schniz, but I'm sure that they started talking in like their own different computer language. And they was like, right, yeah, we're going to shut that down. Because if you don't know what they're saying or what they're doing, like, how can you monitor that? Like,
Yeah.
there is a point. Do we need to go that far? And what's the point of it? Like, do it enough so that we need it and use it. There's pros and cons to it, but I think are people just pushing how far they can go just to see how far they can go?
Yeah, and I think we're taking a massive step away from actual humanity. Every step we take with technology, we're taking a massive step away from humanity, from nature itself. It's very, very scary times.
And you think, like you said, more AI dependent we become, the less we become dependent on ourselves. People lose jobs because they can replace people.
I remember in a recent Netflix episode of Black Mirror, like where they just take people's likeness and it generates a video based on someone's like true life. It's quite fun to watch that one. But anyway, let's get back to the Matrix. Actors and actresses.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've also got the big one in there. Lawrence Fishburne.
I knew I was waiting for that.
No, so we'll start off with Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, he played a great part.
Great part. It's just like obviously went on to do John Wick, which was, I don't know, you could arguably say it's just as good a movie.
Yeah.
So Keanu Reeves, always great for that part. Knows his martial arts and stuff like that, doesn't he?
The transition of his character, like it's almost in the way the character goes on throughout the film. You can see him believe in himself.
Yeah.
So the way he plays that just a computer guy, normal life. Then he becomes into this other world and it's like, what's going on? I'm not sure of myself. And then he slowly gets more confidence, understands it more, believes in himself. The transition of the character, it's great.
Yeah, and he plays it such a good part of it. So then we have got Lawrence Fishburne who plays Morpheus.
And I think
Perfect. And it's a perfect part. And then obviously Lawrence Fishburne ended up in John Wick as well.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
He plays that real good mentoring character
really
well,
does.
doesn't he?
He's just the way he talks.
Commands
The way he
respect.
talks, yeah. He's great. He's just got that really commanding voice. Even does it like when he plays the tramp in John Wick. He's just like got that, like that commanding voice, and I absolutely love it. I really do. So then we've got Carrie-Anne Moss as Trinity.
I think she was a real good part.
Great part, but what does she do after this?
OnlyFans.
Yeah, she would know. So
I don't know, actually. Once again, she faded, didn't she?
yeah, maybe she just had that one part syndrome again. But I can't think of anything else she was in. She was in Memento.
Oh, right, yeah, I enjoyed Memento.
Yeah.
I can't remember her performances stand out, but...
No. Oh, she was in it. From what I can remember. So then we've got Hugo Weaving. Who played Agent Smith.
Thanks. Yeah. I was just like, yeah, come on.
He plays some massively iconic parts in other movies like Lord of the Rings. He plays Elrond, the High Elf, and
Agent Smith in Lord of the Rings.
he's V in V for Vendetta.
He played the perfect Agent Smith. I couldn't imagine anyone else having to play
No,
that.
can you imagine?
Yeah. Mr. Anderson. Been trying to reach you for extended quarantine.
So, what about the likelihood of us living in the Matrix?
Well, it's funny you say that because I was thinking earlier. I think it was Neil deGrasse Tyson that I watched on a podcast.
Yeah.
And I think he was saying that there's more chance of us actually living in a simulation than there is not.
That is scary.
Very scary, because then you think, well, would it be like the Matrix? Are we plugged into something? Like, to sort of question your own, like, mortality and what the purpose is, you can really go down a rabbit hole. Follow the white rabbit.
So I decided to ask ChatGPT.
Yeah, nice one. It told you just go to sleep and don't worry about anything.
What is the chance that we are currently living in a Matrix style world, according to research? And it said it seems I encountered an issue accessing detailed information on the topic. Which is just scary in itself. However, there have been discussions of scientific and political.
You want to try again?
However, there have been discussions in the scientific and philosophical communities about the possibility of us living in a simulation, with some figures suggesting 50-50 chance based on certain hypotheses and theoretical models. This idea, known as the simulation hypothesis, posits that our reality might be an artificial simulation created by a more advanced civilization.
Now eat a battery and plug your HDMI cable back into your head. And don't worry about a thing.
So ChatGPT thinks it's 50-50.
50-50, it knows more than it's letting on.
Tyson thinks it's probably more 80-20, so do we trust a human, do we trust an AI?
I don't trust either.
We can't risk either one of you.
Fucking both.
Don't trust myself.
So, well, let's talk about the games then. Games in the Matrix.
I loved the Matrix game, and I'm on about the PS2 game back in the day.
Okay, I never played the PS2 game.
Yeah, I absolutely loved it because I think it was just the first Matrix game.
Yeah.
But it wasn't around. It didn't start from the first Matrix. It starts from the second one.
Oh, right.
So where it's already the one, because I can imagine it being pretty boring the first one when can't do anything right at the end of the game. It's when you actually get to enjoy yourself.
You just go and that's it. It's like,
Yeah.
game over.
Agent Smith just fucking smashes your face in like 7 times. You're like, wow, this is a class game, this. Can't wait to complete it so I can stop being bullied. But it starts from the second one, and I absolutely loved it. The mechanics, I think that's where it first started introducing like the analog sticks as fighting as well.
All right, cool.
And the graphics were great. You understood what was coming. They even added bits in that one in the film, so you weren't playing like a complete replica. Because sometimes I have my gripe about that. Like if you're playing just the exact of the film, it's like, well, what am I playing? Like I know what's going to happen.
Yeah,
but they added different parts in. But my most favourite thing that they added into the game was there was like a help menu. And when you clicked on the help menu, it came up with like coding, like you was on a computer, and it said, what would you like help with? And it gave you an option, but you had to type the options in code. But if you went down the options like far enough and started toying with it, you could hack into the system and start downloading stuff into the Matrix, like samurai swords and like just all different things. So
like cheat codes or?
Yeah, but it's not like you have to do like a secret combination. You just have to follow the instructions, go down the rabbit hole. I can't stop saying it. Go down the rabbit hole with all this coding, and it feels like I remember spending just a whole night once just going down all this coding.
Down the rabbit hole.
Down the rabbit hole. All night down the rabbit hole. Follow the white rabbit hole. And yeah, and I just downloaded and activated all these cheat things and all different things that you could put into the game. And like I even started then. I mean, back then I didn't have the internet. I know the internet was a thing. The internet was real, man. And I remember going to my mate's hall, having to go to like my IT lesson and downloading like all the stuff on the Matrix, see if I've missed anything. And and it was class, and it just made changes to the game. I thought that's so cool. Like it made me feel like I was actually hacking into the Matrix.
I would never expect them to go into that much detail just in a help menu. That is very clever.
It is.
It's a very smart thing to do.
It was only something like if you need help, press yes /dot. I don't know,
Yeah.
whatever. And then you would another option, and it'd be like, and it'd have all the noises, and I'd be like, I was like,
Fold them out,
and I'm just like, my dad's like, it's 4 a.m, and I'll just look at him and go, I know Kung Fu. And he just goes, shut up, dickhead. Get to bed.
So I remember a couple of things like in Matrix in games. So I remember playing Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Yeah.
And in Conker's Bad Fur Day, they always had like different scenes from all the things. Like you had the Saving Private Ryan scene, you know, all big movies from the time. Matrix was just one of them. And I remember that Matrix scene in Conker's Bad Fur Day just being really, really fun to play. So I know it sounds real stupid, it's going to sound real daft, but obviously when I was playing it, you just basically, it's that part where they're going into the building to save Morpheus,
Yes.
right? But obviously it's Conker's Bad Fur Day, and you just basically got to hide behind a pillar, wait for them to say regroup, which means they're basically reloading, and then you like fly in the air, slow motion, you can just like basically shoot them all. And really, really fun. And I remember if one of the pillars gets skinny enough, and then they say regroup, it used to do it so you could. It only happened. I was trying to replicate it loads, and I did manage to do it a couple of times, but it just used to bounce on his hands. I just remember that being really, really fun to do, because it was like normally it'd just be a spin through the air, go to pillar, and but then just one time it just went like, I was like, how did I do that?
You couldn't care about the rest of the
I was
game.
like, oh, this is amazing. It's amazing how like back in the day, like just small things like that would just like grip you. So you got the new Matrix game coming out.
Yeah, I've only seen a few little things around that from what you've shown me before, but I mean, if with everything that we have now and our games are made now, I bet it could be pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, so it's called The Matrix Awakens. It's made in Unreal Engine 5, obviously, probably the best engine out that. That's all they made for like photorealistic sort of situations, which is perfect for The Matrix.
Yeah.
Because you want to be in a photorealistic sort of graphics. What they've added to the NPCs in the game is AI, so you can actually just talk to them. I watched a couple of videos just while doing a bit of research for this, and a bit delayed in the conversation back, and the conversation just seems to go back and forth and not really go anywhere.
Yeah, it doesn't
But
escalate.
It's quite cool. Like, I think AI in games will be an amazing thing for the future.
Yeah, people won't even play the game; they'll just socialise within
Yeah.
the game. Like, they won't continue the main storyline. You'll be too busy trying to find out what you can do with that character. Like you said, if they think for themselves as AI, you're just gonna massively sidetrack. It's like Skyrim on steroids. Like you
Yeah.
just completely go off the rails.
Have you seen Skyrim with AI? Oh man, that is this. That is like proper cool. Like I remember watching one guy and he has a companion with him in it, and she's like real sassy AI. Like and she makes like jokes and stuff like that. And I just thought that is so funny, unless it's like fake.
Yeah.
But there is parts where they just go into a tavern and you can like talk to people and stuff like that in AI, and I just thought, this is cool. That is so cool. I'd love that in games.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that is the future. That really is the future. If they can pop and nail AI, obviously they've got to still keep the thing in the boundaries of the character.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, if they get that right, if they get AI right in games, it's the future.
Game changer.
Yeah. Like, whenever they decide to bring out a bloody new Fallout,
Wink, wink.
please. Send this your way. Right, so whenever they decide to bring out a new Fallout, I think AI in that would be absolutely awesome and just fun. Just bring everything to life. So anyway, so that's the games. So like you've got the new Matrix going on, we had a Matrix for PS2 and a couple of scenes probably from other games and stuff like that, like Conker's Bad Fur Day. Did you ever watch the MTV Awards 2003 Matrix spoof?
No.
Oh, did you not?
No.
Oh, it's so good.
I never really watched telly. I was a bit of a weirdo.
So it was on YouTube and stuff.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Yeah, well, so it was Justin Timberlake, Sean William Scott, bit of Will Ferrell, and it was just really, at the time, it was really, really funny. You know what Will Ferrell's like.
Yeah,
And
prime Will
it was
Ferrell.
basically just so what happened is that it probably showed a video at the MTV Awards and they're basically doing this like Matrix spoof, and then they'll come out on stage, I think, afterwards.
Yeah.
And it's just really, really funny. And obviously Sean William Scott makes it funny. Justin Timberlake probably his first acting sort of gig, and it was just all the way through. I can't remember loads of things about it, but I know there's some scenes from Matrix 2 where, like, do you know where Agent Smith like jumps on Neo, but loads of him jump on Neo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, like I remember from it. It's just Sean William Scott is basically Agent Smith. And he just jumps on Justin Timberlake and says, Sean Pyle! And yeah, so that's something I'd actually probably worth watching. Watch after this.
Sean Pyle!
What really, Mr. Timberlake?
If you had the choice, now would you choose
Ask me.
the blue pill, the blue pill, or the red pill? If you had the choice, so you have the choice of being in complete ignorance with the blue pill, or waking up to actual reality in the red pill, which is what would you choose? Genuinely, like.
Blue pill or red pill? What'll it be, bro?
I think I'd do half and half and just be a paranoid schizophrenic. Simulation. Simulation in the world out there. Oh, fucking biscuits. And then fucking, come on, Grandad, get your meds.
You would take the purple pill.
Yeah, I took the purple pill and I went for a fucking rad. That's how life is, up and down, don't know what I'm doing. Fucking tinfoil hat. Lasagna gloves. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, because I think if I'm being completely honest, and the life that I have now, imagine like my family, the people I love, and it's not real. The grief you must feel. It's like losing your whole family in an accident and all your friends, like everything you've ever known. Yeah, it might be a lie, but the grief you would feel would be horrendous.
Yeah, because like Neo's a loner, isn't he?
Yeah.
Do you know, he's a loner hacker, and that's all he does. So it's like he's got nothing to lose by leaving.
Yeah.
Like for me, it makes me feel sick. I don't think I'd want to leave.
Yeah, same.
So I would probably choose the blue pill.
Yeah, ignorance is bliss.
Yeah,
do I want to fight a load of spider robots, squid things? No, I don't.
I mean, I can imagine a lot of people in the comments saying, "No, I choose the red pill. I want to be, truly living." But it's hard because, like, even though it's a fake life, it's still real to you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you wake up and you're in that nightmare scenario where you're eating flipping porridge gloop for all the vitamins, nutrients and minerals, and what's good about that? They still got into the Matrix because they're bored.
Yeah. Where's that girl with her address again? Oh.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like, you're still going into the Matrix to bombing cunts.
Yeah. So I mean, like, you don't know waking up. Like, I'll wake up from the simulation. Great. Well, you're stranded on a fucking island with 4 people. You know, like,
yeah, that's what I mean.
I'm just controlling everything. Like, I don't know. You don't know what's out there. It could be absolutely, like I said, they don't live a great life outside the Matrix, do they?
No,
I know they're fighting a cause, but
they're just constantly fighting. That's
what I mean.
It is. And it's all like it's said in like the second and third movie that they're just like sort of it's like a thing that's going over and over and over again. Like it's being redone. Like someone will escape from the Matrix and then they'll start the resistance and then they'll die and then so many will survive and then they'll try and get people out of the Matrix. And it's just like, so
rinse, repeat.
Yeah, boring really, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd rather just do a podcast from a bit.
I know. I'll tell you what, I'll take the blue pill. But if you can just download a little something in here.
Yeah. I'll give something though.
Give me something just as a parting gift. I might not be the one, but...
So what do you do what Cypher did then? In it where he basically goes to Agent Smith and says, I can give you Neo, Morpheus, whatever, as long as you plug me back in.
Not if I'd already taken the...
Yeah, because there's your choice, innit? You made the choice, not lying, it sort of thing.
Yeah, and then you're actually killing people who are trying to do good in a real scenario, unless it's like a simulation within a simulation. That'd be just horrible.
But then, like, he feels like he was lied to, didn't he? Cypher, he says, he lied to us. Do you know it?
Yeah.
And if you feel like you lied to him, you're working this horrible world now.
That's true. I'd love it if you got to see like the actual conversation. He's like, it's like being at the Ritz.
Yeah.
You come, you know, you wake up, it's fine. There's bread every day, warm bread with butter on. It's like, all right, I can get with that. He's like, yeah, do all sorts of things. It's just these fucking spider monkey machines trying to pull your face off.
And just fucking eating glue.
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh, you said the Ritz. I went, no, you'll be eating mixed up Ritz crackers. Mixed up Ritz crackers with Trinity spin. Because we can't get water. By the way, we're all going to die of dehydration. Probably around.
Yeah, we scorched the skies. And, we're screwed.
Yeah, you shouldn't have woke up, mate. Why did you come get me then?
Nah. Is what it is, mate.
You chose.
So, okay, so we both choose the blue pill.
Yeah.
Bunch of pussies.
Pour some like fucking simulation down my neck.
Yeah, okay. So, 2 and 3.
Yeah.
2?
2 I actually enjoyed.
Actually, I really enjoyed 2.
really enjoyed 2.
There's that, I liked the idea that there's, when they made the first Matrix, they made mistakes in the Matrix. Like, they made vampires and stuff like that. And I thought, that's really cool, that. Like, a really good idea, do you know what I mean? Really good idea. There was things that, like, are vampires real and stuff like that, but they did make mistakes by adding stuff like that. I thought, that's quite cool.
And those twins, those glitchy twins.
Oh, glitchy twins.
Yeah, the ghost twins. They were cool as fuck.
Yeah, they were fucking amazing. Like, how would you even fight them?
Yeah. Awesome.
What happens to them in the end?
I think he just said, I'll deal with you another day.
Yeah, I can't bother with you.
Oh, I think I'll just go get some.
I think I'll do some bloke.
I'll just go get some Ritz cracker glue. Fuck this.
We are getting aggravated. Yes, we are.
What about Matrix 3 then?
No.
Yeah.
I hate
So,
it.
I like the big fight scene at the end, and with not knowing Neo and Agent Smith, I just think that went like superhero too far.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh.
No, Agent Smith's become the one of their version, and
Yeah, well, like, there's all these Agent Smiths watching, right? Why don't they just all fight?
why didn't they just do that at the beginning? Just smash his face in, stop there being a second and third.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like one was the best, I think.
One was the best because it was just like groundbreaking.
Yeah. 2 was good.
Carried on a good information, but it went a bit. I think sometimes with 2 and 3, they went a bit too deep into like computer language and stuff like that. And I think that's where they lost a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because there was just like, oh, Agent Smith is now able to make copies because a part of Neo is copied onto him, and it's just like, I mean, I don't understand all this computer jargon and stuff like that, but if you don't, it's like, do you know what I mean? It's got on my head that.
Yeah, they just ate a fingernail of Neo and he's become real strong now. That's the best way to explain it, you moron. Thanks, Dad. But yeah, the third one I don't hold in high regard. I got bored. It took me multiple attempts to try and watch it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it
always a bad one.
Yeah, you know, when you're watching a film, you just think, oh, is it the end yet? Is it the end yet?
Yeah, it's quite a long one.
Misery.
It's quite a long one, isn't it? As well,
Yeah.
it's the longest out of the 3. I'm sure it is. And then we've got Matrix Resurrections.
Is that the...
This is the 4th one, so I'm not gonna hate this because it's you and. Why don't I just leave it alone?
I know, just leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Just leave it alone, man. Fucking, this is... How many more films do we have to go through where they just keep doing more and more sequels, and then it just shows you that it's just shit. I ain't seen the 4th one.
I ain't seen the 4th one, but the ratings are
Terrible.
compared to 1, 2, and 3.
And it's just like, fucking hell, man. Like, you're just trying to milk it for money.
Yeah.
So I did enjoy, though, the actual... The Matrix, there was a little animation series,
Yes, I can't remember what it's called.
and I can't, but I remember watching
I
that,
found it for you right now.
and I really did enjoy that because it showed you other scenarios of people breaking out of the simulation.
Is it the Animatrix?
That's the one, the Animatrix. And I remember one of the episodes, it wasn't because he was offered like a blue pill or a red pill. Morpheus didn't get off with him or anything.
Just sucked him on the Matrix.
But it was
just like, you got an option. Just put them and say,
1 nut or 2. Oh, what, I mean, can I choose no nuts? Get ready for your gloop. So,
I'll give you a taste of the future.
but I want to be in a simulation. I want to be in a simulation. But I can't even think now.
Sorry,
Got
Animatrix.
Morpheus's cock and balls in my brain. But so yeah, it was the way. Fuck you.
Go on.
So it was basically this runner, and he was running the Olympics, and he was trying to run as fast as he can, but because he was exerting himself to the absolute maximum of his body, like he's running, and his leg muscles are like tearing and overperforming and ripping, but he's pushing through that physical pain boundary to beyond human limits, and as he's doing so, it wakes himself up. He wakes himself up. And I was
That's
like,
cool.
that is cool as, because he's gone past the point of comprehension with his body and he's breaking out, and he's still going because it's not real. He can keep going. It's just the laws are saying that he can't in the world. And because he pushes through that, like he'll do anything to win, and he'll just go and no regards to his safety. He wakes up. I think that's just so cool.
That is so cool. I saw a meme recently. You know those silica gel packets you get into, like, to keep things fresh?
Yeah.
And it's just like, so it's just a video, a guy looking at one, and then the second image is just says, "Do not eat." And the guy's like, "I'll do what I want," and swallows it. And then he just wakes up from the simulation. Like, that's how he get out of the simulation. He's by eating a silica gel packet. Oh, it made me giggle, because I just thought, I wonder if people are going to try that.
Yeah, no, he's got 4,000 deaths on his fucking conscience.
Oh. That's how you get for the Fast and the Furious, don't you?
Yeah, it's true. Natural selection and all that jazz.
All right, is there anything else you want to talk about, or should we go to the ratings?
I'd probably, just before we do,
Yes.
yes. Before we go down the rabbit hole, I think what David, when we was talking on a previous episode about Terminator and sci-fi movies,
Yes.
and Matrix one that really came to mind at the time, but I think this is one of those ones where it's a really good mix of bringing the real world scenario, real life situation into a bit of sci-fi, and I think that's where it's done really well.
Yeah,
This is another film.
I think I remember, like, when Matrix first came out, I think there was quite a lot of suicides. Not a lot, but people committed suicide because they thought they was in a
Just kept swallowing pills.
Yeah, and silica gel. Yeah, I remember, like, reading about it, I was like, oh, that's terrifying. This was before I watched the movie. And I watched it. I tried to kill myself, but I couldn't. No, but yeah, people are killing themselves to try and get out of the Matrix. And I thought, that is scary.
That is, because they actually believe or they've thought into it, and like, yeah, do you know what? It makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. And with Donald Tyson good, probably 900% chance to win the Matrix.
How many times have you tried processing this, Tyson? About 100 times every day. Rest of my life. Each time get the same result, probably in the simulation. Thanks, Tyson. We're just gonna make a jam sandwich.
Blue jam. Alright, so let's go to ratings then.
Yeah.
If that's everything.
Yeah.
Cool, let's get on the ratings then. Right. We're going to rate a couple of things today, actually.
Oh.
The Matrix movies.
Right.
Okay, so let's break it down. So we'll start with number 3.
Number 3.
Yeah, just to go backwards for once.
Number 3. Okay.
Okay, I've got mine.
I got you, babe.
I've got it. You ready?
Yeah.
Boom. 6.
6. You've
Yeah.
gone 6 for the 3.
Yeah, I mean, it's not an amazing movie, but I didn't think it was, like, terrible. But I know you're probably going to go less.
What gives you that idea?
Go on then.
I've gone for 4.
Okay. I thought it was going to be 4.
Yeah.
It's not like to me, it wasn't like the worst movie ever. It's just, I think it's got a lot to live up to, and I think that's why you probably think, yeah, it's not as good as 1 and maybe 2.
Yeah, they kind of just went more into. From one thing I remember about that film is they just went in the Matrix much.
Yeah.
It was all outside, and I get that because it was tying up to like the big fight and stuff. But
And I mean, what did you think about, like, at the end as well, where, like, outside the Matrix, Neo could do powers what was normally inside the Matrix? I thought that was a bit weird.
yeah,
Like, you could blow those, like, the squid things coming up, and I was just like, why can he do
How
that?
can you do that? Yeah, because you don't.
It's not in the Matrix. I didn't fully
Like,
understand that
just
one.
fucking grow up.
Anyway,
Just grow up, Neo.
yeah, mate, you're not a superhero. Right. Okay, so that was 6. Let's go to number 2 then.
Number 2.
Give me all these again.
Number 2. I just keep saying number 2. Right. I think I've got mine. No, I've got mine.
Okay, I've got yeah. Got that. Ready? I'm gonna go 7.
I went 7.
Yay! Yeah, I don't think it's nowhere near as good as 1, but still a decent movie.
I'd still
a
watch
decent
it.
watch.
Yeah, I'd probably go. Yeah, I've watched the first one. I'll watch the second one.
And the Ghost Twins were really fun too.
Yeah.
Like just a good addition to the whole movie. And there's some really good things there. Like I say, I think they started to lose people's interest when they started going right down the computer route. But yeah, okay. And let's go to number 1.
Number 1. Do I smell a blue cap?
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to do it. Right, I've gone to that.
Come on, fucking jingling.
I've gone blue cap.
Ah, I smelt it.
I know. I was just building the suspense.
You smelt it, don't
Definitely
it?
a blue cap to me. What about you?
I went 9.
Okay. That's 8.
Just trying to prove you we are living in a simulation.
Yeah. So you went 9.
I went 9.
Not 10?
No, I was thinking about a 10, but I don't know. When I thought of 10, somebody in my was just going, no, it's a 9. And that's all I've got as a reasoning, to be honest. No, I love the film.
Yeah.
But it's not a film I go to comfort. I don't go, I need to watch The Matrix. And I've watched it 17 times. Go, do you know what? I want to watch The Matrix. I ain't seen it in years now.
Yeah, last time I watched it was yonks ago.
So I think it is an amazing film by all standards. I don't know, it just don't, for whatever reason, and it makes no sense, and they'll probably vote me off this, but I just can't, I don't know, it's just on 10 to me.
Okay. Is it 10 to me?
Yeah, well, one about me.
Yeah, it's a 10 to me. Blue Star bottle cap. I took your bottle cap. No, it's a Blue Star bottle cap for me because I just think, I don't know, it's just, it was perfect to me. I can't fault it for anything like you just said. There's nothing I can fault for. I don't go to watch it, but it doesn't mean I wouldn't watch it again.
Yeah.
If anything, I'd do it to show people what The Matrix is like if they haven't seen it. Especially like my wife or my brother. Because like they've apparently tried to watch it, but can't get into it because it's just too complex for them. I don't think it's that complex, but
No,
do you
it's
know,
not
it's just like, it's I don't know.
Mine goes into simulation, gets loads of information downloaded into his head. It's cool as fuck.
Yeah, there's nothing to follow about the movie. It's just great. Even if you didn't like it, even if you didn't understand the storyline to it, it's not that hard to grasp.
Yeah.
But for some people, just can't for some reason.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Anyway,
Otherwise, man.
Scroll with those gits. Right,
We're done.
we are done.
We are done.
We are so done. I enjoyed that.
I did.
Go on.
So, if you think we're living in a simulation, eat a pill. Nah, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. I've really enjoyed speaking about it. Let us know in the comments what you think about the films, anything we may have missed out when we've been talking about iconic scenes or anything that just really relates to it. What we talked about AI, what are your thoughts around that? But yeah, please subscribe below, watch more episodes, and boop.